Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus mod. I'm Rear Admiral Tirak, in command of the light cruiser the C.S. Lewis, and we return back to this war front. The front's a little bit stalled ever since we lost our dreadnought, but we seem to be holding things down more or less. We are now only 2 tiles away from the Hydran Kingdom, which is nice considering most of the time we were 3 tiles away. So let's get stuck back into it. We resupplied, repaired everything last time, so steadily making up our prestige cap again to try and afford something bigger with a little bit more punch, but that'll come later. So let's get stuck into it. Heading back out to the border. I would prefer not to do a convoy escort considering the last time we went on that, where it expected us to take on 2 heavy cruisers. No. No. Not just... No. No. We know what it is. We've fought it before. We cannot fight it. It is impossible to kill. We're not even gonna try. We lost our dreadnought and 2 destroyers to this guy. And then we tried to fight it again and found out that we can't hurt it in any way. We have no support, so we're not going to bother. It's too powerful for us. We're going to head back out this way. And, yeah, we'll try and start the episode proper without having to worry about the murder death kill device, which is so horrifically evil. Not even gonna. It's rare you'll play a video game where you just look at this and say, we're really late in the war, but that monster just cannot be fought. This is one of those games. It's painful to admit, it really is. Because you'd kind of want to say, oh yeah, I have such superior tactics, I can overcome that. But he's got phaser 4s on a ship. He's got enough phaser 1s to take out any amount of missiles I can chuck at him, and his forward shield is invulnerable. Yeah, we can't take that. Even if it means losing the tile. Which is not great, but it is what it is. Surprise reverse, we will accept that, because I doubt that... Well, if we could get the monster for the surprise reverse, that would be amazing. And we met up with everybody. So we'll get up to speed and then we will run through the list of who decided to come fight with us. So we have USS Tokyo. Looks to be a war destroyer like us, except with a more useful rear armament. Ooh, the New Jersey class battle cruiser, USS Pollux. Wonder what it's named for. Is it like Jackson Pollux? I don't really know. And they're already shooting, so they want to get involved in this. Let's see who we got to fight. Frigates. Lots of frigates. And all of them are the light frigate type, you can tell, because they've all got the Burrell bird of prey on there, rather than any more complex, powerful design. Looks like the Tokyo's just getting right on in there. Something we should attempt to follow up. Ooh. This almost looks Romulan, what with the way that the bird thing works. Looks kind of like bird feathers anyway. But it's not. It is a G4X. So it will be an X-type upgrade. This is an E4CR. That will not have X-type weapons. He will have X-type weapons. And so yeah, we've got 2 that are, 3 that are not. Well, let's get on in there with this much firepower. We're not going to bother with the scatter pack. In fact, we're going to shut off these missiles. No sense in wasting good ammo. There they go. The AI, of course, does not care nearly as much as we do about saving ammunition. And the Pollux laying down long-range fire. Just gonna glide on in here. Let the Tokyo handle you. Don't care. You, however, Well, I say you need to die, but do you really? I mean, this armament is kind of pathetic. Not really gonna lie. Close in nice and close, and we have one more surprise weapon. Yeah. Rear firing photon torpedo. I still am not sure what it's useful for. And I would way prefer to have another missile launcher or something there. It's like, what was the point? Overload the phasers. Fire them at double power. Yeah. That's how we do it. Tokyo, can you move? Thank you. Wow. Poor guy. And everything. All weapons. Deselect the missile launcher. Let's see if we can't steal the kill. Yay. Photon torpedo. Ah, I gotta love photon torpedoes. I know I've been railing against photon torpedoes this entire series, but on occasion they just look really cool when they kill something. So 300 prestige, which is, you know, nice. We've captured the sector. Do we want to go into there to actually, like, take anything? I'm thinking no. I'm thinking that's a fast way to a quick death. Now the mission to do. Patrol. Let's see what we got. Deep space patrols. And 38, 39, 40.6. Allowing us to maintain a speed of 21. Pretty good for a destroyer. It's kind of weird. Early destroyers, well, early frigates mostly, but also early destroyers, have a bit of a hard time maintaining high speed, which is a little weird considering their real-life counterparts are generally super fast parts of the fleet. A heavy cruiser.
Probe away.
Go probe. Tell me what he is. Tell me what he got. Is this a Krogath ship? Or a House of Korgath ship? OLVS. 2 G-type plasma torpedoes, 4 X-type phaser arrays, 2 phaser 3s, and 4 missiles. This is actually starting to become sort of a pretty standard heavy cruiser that we're running into with the 4 drone launchers. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Fire the photon torpedoes. Hey, they both hit. I don't know if we got past any sort of reinforcement he may have had, but it's always nice. Slow down just a bit. Oh, he's a carrier. Nah, the V. Forgot about that. Should never forget about that, because it's important. Also, we didn't prep a scatter pack. Oh, God. Oh, sweet Jesus. Full power. More power. All the power you've got. Oh. Taking a phaser G to the butt. You know what? Didn't hit anything. Not cool, bro. Gonna fire everything I got to wipe out your fighters, because they're gonna be incredibly annoying, I fear. Okay, that's down to a single fighter. I would like to kill you before you can get back home to your parent. Because if... yeah, it reloaded. Okay. Gonna do a high energy turn, which is gonna be dangerous because he's got plasma torpedoes. We're now flying directly at... There we go. Slam him a bit. Make him regret the day he was born. And spread out the damage. Did we really lose this shield in its entirety? Because that falls under the category of things that are not cool. So we're going to play at longer range. We're still doing speed 31. Not a horrible plan, actually. Maintain super high speeds. I'm really surprised that he didn't just shoot these down or then tractor them. Oh wow, we really did take a hit right through. Because you would kind of expect the point defense tractors to come online. They're everywhere. Alright, coming in. Decent run, I think. What's he gonna do with it? Is he gonna fire phasers? Is he gonna... He is gonna fire phasers. I'm gonna overrun your fighters because they are dangerous to me. There we go. No more fighters. He's got even more of them. I need more phasers. We'll extend that just a little bit. And he called them right back. Because we decimated them. So maintaining a speed of 21. I'm a little concerned because we are buffing the wrong shield. Reinforce that now. That way we can cross into his forward arc. His G-type plasma torpedoes are back online, so that is a concern. Fire right through. And point defense system, would you mind coming back on? And I would like to kill you because fighters are the bane of our existence. We know this. Okay, all his fighters should be dead by now. We've dealt some decent amounts of damage to him. I think he's encouraging us to take the long way around. Spiral in a little bit closer, get ready with those phasers. Now what we could do is we could overload the phaser banks, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to partly because I'm lazy. Also partly because... Well, mostly just because I'm lazy. Also, it takes... So, overloading the phaser basically has them fire at, like, double power or something like that. Which is one of the reasons why our phaser capacitor barely goes down at all when we charge phasers like that. So, yeah. It's power saving. Come on, bring it into the front. I want photon torpedoes to go in on this guy. Yeah, good photon torpedo spread. He's now holding quite a bit. And we're not going to turn in time to dump the rear photon into anything of anything important, but, you know, we tried. He does seem to have serious problem. He's still got 13 Marines on board, so we're not capturing that. His phaser G-types, according to elastic-sensor data, are offline, but only due to power starvation, which you know is good. How are we doing with damage? We're going to do this pass, and then we're going to turn off this for a little while to fix it. Because we don't want broken phasers. Patch job, patch job. This is very dangerous. Oh, crap. Ow. That was stupid. I admit it, it was very stupid. Sometimes you just make really dumb decisions. I don't think this will affect our sortie time. We haven't taken any serious damage, frankly. A little bit off the hull, but we're still doing 41 power. Turn off the missile launchers. I don't think they're necessary anymore. And in we go. There we go. Target eliminated. Hopefully that'll do a patch job on anything that needs it. And how much prestige did we get for that? 228. Would like more, please. All the prestige you can spare. This is kind of scaring me. It's a heavy cruiser and 2 light cruisers. We can't fight that. They probably will convert that dial sometime soon. I will patrol again, because asteroid base defense, I worry. And the ship is not fully patched. So get some repair teams on that if you don't mind. Let's see what's out there. So we'll run into Klingons or more Orions that are in, like, super deep on us. 40.8 power being spent on this. I'm assuming that's the repair teams, but I could be wrong. Power. Where are power going to? Spending 16.1 to move the ship. We are spending 20 of 22 on weapon. I'm not quite sure which one. Excess is 4 points of power. Feeding into batteries. A light cruiser. I feel a little bit better about that. Watch, it's like the world's deadliest light cruiser ever conceived. Oh yeah, we've got fighters. Oh, I am out of it today apparently. Reinforce the forward shields. Oh, we're going faster than I thought we were. Probe! Tell me what he's got. Everything that he's got. Okay, he's a carrier. Lots of fighters on board. So I'm gonna try this, because we haven't tried this before. Go in, cover me. I will do this. And it's a big fighter brawl. Unfortunately, I think his fighters are coming out of this better than mine. Okay, we got one in group of fighters. You bastards. Should probably watch my language a bit. Ugh. Taking out our fighters like that. Fighters. This fighter menu. Come defend me. Did you really want to turn on me like that? I'm wondering what he was thinking. I want to get my vultures back here, but they'll get too close to this, and it'll be a bad day all around. I think my vultures can get back now. Provide suppressive fire. Vultures are on board. Okay, good. He's, that high energy turn did him no favors. Just exposed a weak side to me, which we were able to take wonderful advantage of. How is he on crew? 5. Okay, that's a little bit better, although I think we only have one... transporter active, because we would need to fix the other, and frankly, in a ship with only 2 transporters, are you really going to be doing a lot of missions where you capture things? Exactly. How's the fighter conversion going, though? Squadron 1 is almost fully armed and repaired. Cut across the bow. Fire down the bow, shocking the hardpoint a bit. Should probably avoid that forward arc, though, because he does still have dangerous phasers on it. And also, we should probably update our shield buff, because we're not protecting that side anymore. It is irrelevant. I'm not going to send the fighters out anymore. He's crippled, and I don't want them to actually get killed. And come on. Phasers. Got him. So, punching sort of our weight class. The last mission we were punching above our weight class, which was nice. We might want to consider getting space superiority fighters. I'm not sure what that would be. And up here, maybe? Got a mission. 2 patrols. Who are we gonna fight? Who are we gonna get stuck in with it? Is it? It is not. It is not the horrific monster from beyond. A destructive life form. Now this is the phaser monster. So fighters will not be quite as useful as we would like them to be. Immediately power up that forward reinforcement. And begin to convert a scatter pack. Photon torpedoes, set to proximity mode. We will engage at maximum range. He has... No, this one does have shields. So, a little bit of a pain. Charge up the photon torpedoes, though. Get ready for some pain. Buffing that forward shield now. Select phasers. We're going to set you up as your own. Photon torpedoes are another group. You are another group. And you are the last group. So. This I'm just going to probably do just to kind of test range. Photon torpedoes, fire! Nothing. They missed. This is not good. We don't want to mess with photon torpedoes. We want to hit. We want to hit and cause monster damage with them.
Scatter pack shuttle ready.
Okay, get ready with that scatter pack. It's flying at a speed of 12. And the missiles will probably time out any time now. I hope they make it. But I wouldn't be too surprised if they didn't. He's turning. Ah, darn it. I waited too long. Ow. So much ow. So my plan was to sort of wait, get in tight, get the most effective overload attack I could. But we held it too long. Shocked a whole bunch of systems. We got 2 photon torpedoes still ready to fire. He's taken out both of our things. Still have enough for another scatter pack, so we will try and cause pain. Oh crap! His phasers are going to be up very soon. Reinforce. Okay, took it. Let's get repair teams fixing that engine because that engine is hurt. Gotta maintain some distance because those phaser Gs are nightmarishly powerful. Ow! Okay, that hurt. I've got to change the direction of rotation. How's the scatter pack coming? Sooner, much rather than later. Okay, gonna come out. We're going to go shield reinforcement this side. Reinforce. And we'll be able to re-engage with the scatter pack. So shield reinforcement at full power.
Scatter pack shuttle ready.
Okay. Keep stabilizing the bloody warp core. It's important. Scatter pack is set and ready to rock. Okay, worry about this, buddy. See what he does with it. How are you gonna turn? How are you gonna react? Gotta get too close. Well, if he bleeds on us, then... Yep, he fired on that. Ow. All weapon systems. Okay, good hits, good hits. I need a full reversal. Cancel that full reversal. Okay, flow in. Going to try and shield that side. Gosh darn it. There we go. Got that shield back up, and we're spiraling back in. We've managed to take out one of his phaser 4s, which is good. We need the other ones out too, if we can manage it, because those phaser 4s are devastatingly powerful. Each one is as strong as a planet, so it cannot be allowed to exist. These phaser 1s are firing. They're not having too much success. We do need to get in there. Riding the edge on this one. Keep a shield display going so we know how much we're losing on this. Okay, one photon torpedo is fully charged. And the rear, for whatever good that does us. Come on, a little closer. We need to come on in together. Is he he's repairing. Darn it. I was hoping monsters couldn't repair. I really, really was. I need to attack that side, but I'm not going to get to it. Okay, taking it on the shield reinforcement. This is good. Warp engines are back in full power. Also good. Okay, we can see him now. Within shield range. Slowly spiraling in. He's working hard to try and keep his best shield towards us. But if we can hurt him... Out of scatter packs, no more shuttles, no more fighters. Ugh. This is when the fun begins. By fun, I mean the slow, gentle turn on it. Get closer and closer and closer to something that is desperately trying to murder us. Okay, no, so he couldn't repair it. We're out of range to get accurate scans. We are desperately playing that edge. Don't want to get too turned into him. He's pulling away from us. Photon torpedoes wasn't enough. Because we got to get in close. If we want to deal damage, we do have to kind of close with him. But the more damage we try and deal... Drop this to half, since we're using half of them. Since we're not firing on overload. That'll be more power we can dump into the defensive shields. Which are really struggling at this point. We're about as close as we're going to get. Shields holding, barely. Come on. We need to get a good shot through these shields. I don't think we're dealing enough damage to really affect it. That's the problem. It's definitely the problem we're having. So as long as we sort of stay here, though, I don't think his phaser 4 is firing at us. And until he turns that far, and oh god. Look at just how much it took that out. It just, all of our shield reinforcement power disappeared in an instant. Only one of our photon torpedoes hit. Not great. Ow. That cost us engine power. Like, I think we can beat him. But we've gotta play this really tight. And part of me wants to rush in just full bore on him. I know, though, that's a mistake. It is a tempting mistake, but a mistake. If no more missiles left, we're not going to bother with that. Like, he can't break the reinforcement, and we are steadily regaining shields. So, things could be looking up for us. If Photon torpedoes are half repaired. Ugh, that full power beam of his. Okay, turn in. Now's the time. Dampening it down further. So we're steadily beating through his shields, better than he's doing to us. I think. I hope. If not, we're in trouble. Load that down to 1/4. I want all the power you can spare for the shield reinforcement. I am going to take these offline. We don't need them. Well, we do, but, you know, we're not going to use them. We need the shield power more. So phaser capacitor is down to about a quarter charge. And the photon torpedoes, we've shut off one of them, but we had to turn... Well, shut off two, but we had to turn on one more. As our photon torpedoes come back to full strength. We're going to duck in as soon as the photon torpedoes are ready again. Hit him with another blast. And, okay, still can take that. We're getting in close now. We can start getting charging information. And that almost broke the shield reinforcement, but turn in now. And photon torpedoes, come on. Up. We've busted through. Okay. We've busted through. We're in good shape. Now his attempts to turn on us only work in our favor. Unless he can turn harder than that. Which it looks like he can. Ugh. So, this is getting worrisome. Yeah, he can turn harder than we can. Want a shot through? Yep, shots through. Stunning a couple of things. Oh, the shield reinforcement is barely holding on that. Okay, come on. Come on. Keep with him. Don't let him... We're sort of straddling a line here that's sort of okay for us. Okay, that kind of did make it through the shield reinforcement. I may shut off my photon torpedoes entirely and continue this operation with just phasers. I don't want to do that. But we are having problems keeping up with that shield reinforcement. Turn in. Photon torpedoes. One hit. You're offline. How's the shield reinforcement doing? It's holding barely. This is the part where our Scottish engineer would be screaming that she's barely holding on. Oh boy. I think that punched through the reinforcement. I wasn't quite looking at it when it hit. Come on. We've got to take out that other phaser 4. If we can take out both phaser 4s, it's not as much of a concern. The Mizzy attack, damaging his phaser 1s. His phaser 1s fire more often, so that's a big deal. For us anyway. We're out of spare parts, so when we start taking hits, that's it. So we got to be careful. Ah, that did punch through the shield reinforcement. Absolutely did. Come on, phasers are selected. They're charging slowly. Oof. Come on, a little bit more. More phasers in. Stunned his phaser 4. Photon torpedoes. One hit. We've taken out both phaser 4s. Nice. So he's down to 3, 4, 5 phaser 1s. We're doing it. We're doing it, folks. Oh. I hope this isn't as entertaining for you guys as it is for me, because for me this is like, I'm on the edge of my seat leaning forward, because like, this is intense, man. But it may not be coming out that way. Hope it is. Come on, we've taken out his real heavies. If we can maintain this, we can have victory. Come on. And I want victory. sort of becoming Captain Ahab out here. Photon torpedoes. 1 charge. 2 hit the shield. He's got 2 phasers left. 2 of them. That was both of them. Gonna turn in a bit. Get all phasers in on this action. Punch through. Oh, is he repairing that phaser? Is it coming back? I'm not sure. Okay, I think the shield reinforcement took that. Okay, we're in a bad spot now. We have no control over... Reinforce... Nope. Just this one. Now just this one. Okay, we have switched sides, which is actually good. We have more phasers over here. Oh, look at that. We've got a white shield. Got a white shield, and he's down to 2 phaser ones. This hard point and this hard point. So bring it about. Bring it about nice and... well, quick, actually. We've got a photon torpedo ready to go again. If only we had a rear-firing photon torpedo launcher. Okay. Gotta switch up to you now. It's coming online. Goes within range 5. No, we don't want to fight through that shield. He's down to 1 phaser. A single phaser. I think we've got it. I think we've managed to weather the storm. Slowly recharging the phaser capacitor. Slowly getting back into this. Bring it around. Nice and gentle. Maybe this phaser barrage will end it. It did not. So, that's been a battle. I know I'm talking like it's over and it's not quite over, but, you know, I think we've got this. Feeling kind of confident. He's only got a single phaser 1 left. He does have ECM still, and he is maintaining a speed of 10.9, although he was maintaining speed 12, so he does have power problems. Let's not forget the fact that he is sort of floundering now. It's not as bad as it can be, but, you know, every little bit helps. Let's turn, get the photon torpedoes in on this, preferably before we expose a weaker shield. Photon torpedoes are not going to get in on this. Flow out a little bit, come back in. We've been pegging this guy with, what, 3 phasers? 2 and 3 phasers each time. This ship has surprisingly few phasers for just sort of what it is. Ugh. He's just taking the hits. It's like, I don't even care. You can try all you want, but I'm a big nasty monster. I don't care. That's exactly what he's saying. We speak through the universal translator. I speak phaser monster. That's exactly what he's saying. It's pushing out little bits of damage steadily, bit by bit. Gonna whittle him down. Phasers are... ready to fire. Look at this. Look at that. He's got barely any health left. And this phaser 1 refuses to die. I would really like this phaser 1 to die. Because if it did, then I could like just turn in on him and start doing firing passes without worrying at all. I am still, to a certain extent, respecting what this monster is capable of. Because, you know, the last time we disrespected monsters, well, we lost a heavy dreadnought. Probably going to keep complaining about, well, not complaining, but referencing that for a long time. Okay, turn that in, because we need to put a photon torpedo on target now. Float out a bit, and then float in a bit. photon torpedoes just on side enough to hopefully put this guy out of his misery. One missed, one hit, so 8 damage. For all the use that is. There we go. Oh, the mission is completed. We have defeated the monster. In our nice little war destroyer. 430 prestige, that's good. That's nice. That's not nearly enough, and we lost territory. We need... There's a distress call. We're in no shape to answer. We are not. So we're going to come back home. We're down pretty much to the end of an episode. 129 damage to patch on this thing. Oh. We will end the episode like we end many of them, glancing at the shipyard at ships that we wish we could afford and can't. New escort cruiser, 5 missile launchers, and 4 phaser Gs. So even fewer phaser Gs, but a ton of anti-missile. Not really something we're interested in. CVA, this is a heavy carrier. This is the second biggest carrier you can get, the biggest of course being the Space Control Ship with its 20 fighters. Yeah, this has 16. Still, pretty cool, outside of our price range though. The DNHX, this would have been our dreadnought with X phasers. Someday we will return to you. XDG, an advanced missile destroyer. Oh. That's pretty cool, actually. That's 8 phaser X's, 6 missile launchers, 2 phaser Gs, 2 AMDs. It's pretty cheap, too. It's DGX. Advanced Technology Guided Weapons Destroyer. Do we sort of want to embrace being small? Because I kind of don't want to. I really don't want to, like, embrace being a small class of ship. We won't. We will wait for at least a heavy cruiser X type. I feel that's only worthy of us. DWX is, again, that advanced weapons destroyer. Well, anyway, we're gonna leave the front now like that. Still sort of struggling to hold on to what we've got until we can regroup and come back at things. But that's it for an episode. So if you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode.